Now it's time for Past Week, Next Week with Chris and Paul.
Hello, Chris.
Oh, hi, Paul. How are you?
I'm doing great. Great to be here. Mm-hmm. Chris, I'm going to start the show this time with a song that I think symbolizes the last week. Will you be able to figure? He is a former president. He got sick, and also we want him to be well.
We do.
That's why we picked that song. Okay. That was the Marvelettes. Nothing to do with the MCU. With Don't Mess With Bill to sum up the past week. Welcome to Past Week, Next Week with Chris and Paul.
I'm Chris.
That's right. And I'm Paul. This is a show where we review the most important things from the past week. And we get you ready for the next week.
What?
It's your one-stop podcast to keep you updated. It's a real week review. Just listen to us. You won't need any other information outlet. That's our guarantee. It's Sunday morning and you're watching us on Facebook Live or listening on KCTK Radio. You can join the program by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We welcome your participation. Very excited that the texter is back.
Oh, always, yes.
He wasn't here last week because of PowerPoint.
That'll get you.
But you can give us a call anytime, too. If you're listening to a rebroadcast of this program at 9 a.m. on KCTK Radio, tell us your thoughts at the same number, 913-735-0060. And we also have a Facebook page. We also welcome your participation. Coming up, we have a weekly news quiz, pop culture update, an incredible special, mind-blowing feature where we're going to tell you hot takes, headlines and predictions, and much, much more. But first, let's figure out my favorite part of the show. What's going on? What's going on, Chris?
Oh, man.
Jennifer. There's Jennifer.
So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm on the struggle bus a little bit this morning.
Is that the short bus you used to take to school?
It's, a little bit, yeah. I went to my wife's high school reunion last night.
15 years.
Well, I
10
mean,
years.
you know, by the looks of the lovely ladies, you would think so. Actually, 30 years.
What?
So, yeah. Had a really nice time. Saw some old friends from days of yore, and just, yeah, it was a really good time. And then
You went to days of yore.
but I'm really curious to find out. There was another party last night that I am dying to get details on.
Deets?
Yeah. So my oldest, Molly Whiting, turns 22 tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Last night she had a birthday party in Como. That's short for Columbia, Missouri.
Thank you. Save time for our show.
Yes, and she invited everyone. It was a themed party, and you were supposed to dress like Molly. So Abby, my youngest, sent me a picture. She went to the thrift store and did whatever she could to look homeless, and I think she did a nice job. But I'm dying to see pictures to see if everybody participated, and it truly looked like 150 homeless people hanging out together.
So Molly dresses as a homeless.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's compassion.
It's yeah, I don't think she doesn't say that she dresses like a homeless person, but she looks like a homeless person.
That's great.
She buys the biggest, oddest stuff at the thrift stores. And now, sometimes she gets some great deals and stuff that looks awesome, but I think it's kind of a badge of honor for her to look like she's homeless. So anyway, more details to come on that. That's really about it for the last week for me. Other than I did have a fun time on Friday. I met a couple of good friends for lunch at the Smash Burger food truck on Nolan Road.
It's called the Big Red Food Truck.
Does it not say Smash Burger on there?
That's what they serve. Smash burgers. That's a kind of hamburger.
So, okay.
Actually, it's a kind of cheeseburger. Sorry,
See, and
folks.
it was confusing to me because there is a chain called Smash Burger.
Yes.
But that's their type of burgers that they serve. Yeah. It was really good. So, and the friends were you and the texter, by the way.
Oh, okay. That's nice. You also had lunch on Thursday. You don't like those guys?
I did. I had lunch with high school friends, and so.
But you don't like them, I guess?
No,
You
I
don't wanna
like them
bring
a
it up?
lot. So it's kind of a fun thing where once a month we get together and have lunch, and it's me,
That's nice.
you, and Chad, Lebo, and David Snap, and David Burris, and this time we went to the Courthouse Exchange, and let me say,
Yeah, say it.
that chicken sandwich they have there is on fleek.
It was so effing good.
Oh my God. And I've always thought the food was fine at Courthouse. And I don't mean fine like bad, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. But I will go back for that sandwich specifically.
I tell you what, it's never that place has never been my destination place. I went there a lot for meetings and stuff like that.
You do that when you're in politics.
Yeah, it's like a political hangout. But man, it was good. Good sandwich.
What was it called? It was the hot honey chicken sandwich or something like that?
I think it was the crunch in your face, crunch it all over yourself.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
That was it. The crunch all over yourself.
Yeah.
The crunch in your own face chicken sandwich. So that and the company, of course, was great, but the chicken sandwich was right up there.
Those guys, they're so much fun to hang out with. They have interesting lives.
Yeah.
I feel proud of myself because I've grown past being jealous of people with
Interesting lives.
Because it just ain't gonna happen for me anymore. So I like to hear, and then, our friend David went to Alaska, and his boat about went down, and then he about broke his leg with another thing, and I'm thinking about when I'm going out of town soon enough to sit around and drink.
Yes. Yeah, he's up in Seward, Alaska, winterizing cabins and fighting grizzly bears and yeah. Our excitement is going to the Applebee's in a new city and having a Brutus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he also just retired.
Yeah.
Like, holy smoke.
Could you imagine?
I wish.
So let me tell you about mine last week. I celebrated Columbus Day / Indigenous People Day.
Uh-huh.
Is it worse that they're together now?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, I slept a lot that day.
Oh, I bet you did.
I did.
Lucky.
And then, this is interesting, folks. This is learning for everyone. Not really learning. You guys already know this. Let me remind you. We babysat my wife's cousin's 2 dogs.
Oh, wow.
You know the old saying, if you think you're influential or powerful, talk to someone else's dog.
Oh, I've never heard that.
Oh, man, these dogs. Oh, man.
Pretty good.
No.
Oh.
No, they were terrible.
Oh, God.
And evidently, they were potty trained to poop in the house, not outside the house.
What kind of dogs were these?
One's a little black dog, Blackie, and then the other one is some kind of wild beast. Not too big, though.
Okay.
And sweet. Dumb.
Oh, boy. Did they get along with your dogs?
No.
Oh, that's rough.
No. So it was quite the 4 days of taking care of them.
Well, did they pick on Gilly? I worry about Gilly because she has
No.
a hard time getting around.
You know who picks on Gilly? Nobody.
All right.
So
Yeah.
there you go. What? Oh, so anyway, so that was interesting. And then I had the wonderful lunches and went to tip of the cap to my friend Drunk Julie, who invited me to a party Friday night downtown at the Corrigan Station. Have you been there? It's like a WeWork place.
Oh, yeah. I have been there.
Upstairs on the
rooftop? That's a great view.
It's
up
fun.
there.
It was too cold to really enjoy it, but it was a nice party. So thank you.
cool.
Thank you, Drunk Julie. You know her name.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Let's go to the texter. He has some interesting.
Does he?
No, he has some things he's going to say.
Okay.
Dear One Day at a Time, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Oh.
That's half true. Have you ever been to Harp's BBQ in the town of Ray? Some call it Raytown. I call it a Kaiser blade. Oh,
That's a Sling Blade reference.
It's good barbecue. You should go. It's only open on Saturdays. I've never been there. You know what? I don't ever go out for barbecue for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
You always have them bring it to you?
No, I don't have it that much.
Oh. I love barb. I had it yesterday. I had some Jack Stack. But seriously, so Tyler Harp is a Truman High School graduate, and he's won all these competitions, and I see people just gushing on social media about Harp barbecue. I want to go try it sometime.
I'd like to go with you,
Let's do it. Let's go there on a Saturday and get some BBQ.
Now, good to see that the texters listen to us on Delmarva Talk Radio.
Oh, good.
He's got a PowerPoint. He makes a PowerPoint for every one of our programs. And for the hearing impaired, he kind of does a PowerPoint for that.
That's nice.
Did you know that yesterday was Gary's 75th birthday? I
Ah,
didn't know
happy birthday, Gary.
Yep.
That's great. 75 years young.
Yes.
Is what I like to say.
that. Big Red Truck. They sell smash burgers. They also sell cup of pizza. Oh, they put the other cup of pizza guy out of
Right
business.
out of business, yeah. That's a good
Yeah.
cup
Oh,
of pizza.
He said it there. It's called the Sexy Honey Chicken Sandwich. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Are you a bank teller?
Well, you work at a bank.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought maybe that was for you.
I'm not.
Gally is the best Gilly.
Yeah. Gally is the best Gilly.
There she is.
She's at my feet.
At your feet again.
Like she is for every broadcast.
Yeah.
She just sits here. I feel like it's kind of like she wants to protect me, make sure I'm okay.
Yeah.
But it may just be that she likes to fart because she knows it impacts me.
And she knows that you do that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Or something. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're up to date.
Boy, we are.
And-
yeah.
And you know what I'm thinking about doing is pulling a Peterman maybe and buying some stories from from my friend Cosmo, and maybe it would be a little more interesting.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
The
But
very pants that you were going to return to the store.
let's get to the quiz,
Yeah.
shall we?
Why wouldn't we do that?
Well, we do it because we use it as a device, as a shtick to get into the news of the day. We answer the quiz. We always get them right,
Not always.
and then we let you know what we think about things.
And once again, my screen time was under 5 hours a day, so I
Good
don't know if
job.
I'm going to get these right.
I'm down 6% this week.
Hey, good for you.
Yeah,
How many
Thanks.
hours is that?
I don't want to say.
Okay. All right. Very good.
21. Okay, question 1.
Yeah.
London police have ended an investigation into a woman's claim that she was sent by Jeffrey Epstein's confidant years ago to engage in sexual activity with which man?
I believe that's Prince Andrew.
Yes, Prince Andrew. Yeah, that's the answer, Chris.
It is, yeah.
I think Prince Andrew has had some issues
Uh-huh.
and is maybe not such a great person. I'm beginning to beginning to think these royals are kind of power hungry or something.
Something, yeah. It almost seems like he's a creep.
Yeah.
And I guess they're just not going to pursue it. And they've just said, yeah, we're not going to do that.
I guess.
Wow.
I used to like to call the grocery stores and ask if they had Prince Andrew in a can.
Yes.
It was so funny.
And then when they said yes, said, well, you better go get it.
Yeah. You better chase it down the street.
Yeah.
Hey, which city plans to suspend 812 employees without pay for not complying to its coronavirus vaccine mandate?
I truly do not know what city that is.
I think it's San Francisco.
I mean, it sounds.
Oh, sorry. I felt confident.
Yeah. I was going to say it's got to be either Boston or San Francisco because those
Yeah.
are the very blue cities.
The suspended workers account for 4% of the city's workforce. Wow.
That's significant.
4%? Not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
Wow. 812.
Yeah, there
Well,
you go.
They had a choice.
Yeah, they did. I don't feel sorry for any of them. The Food and Drug Administration released new guidelines asking makers of processed, packaged, and prepared foods to reduce the amount of which ingredient in their products. Have no idea what this is.
I don't either. The choices here: red dye 40, aspartame, salt, and sugar.
I think it's salt because
That's where I was going to go with this.
that's most of this processed food.
The sodium is so high.
Man, I wish we had someone that we could call about this. Have we ever done call a friend on this?
No, we never have.
Because I have a feeling that Roberto would know this one.
I bet he would.
And he'd be for this new thing. Oh,
Hey!
and guess what, folks? It was salt, and we were right.
Yeah.
Even though
Nice.
I didn't click it right. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I don't put salt on my food,
I don't either.
but I bet you I have high sodium. You know what I mean? Because just
Yeah.
prepared food and
Yeah. And I don't know if it's a getting older thing, but I don't want very much salt.
Yeah.
Like I just bought the Joe's KC fry seasoning potato chips. They taste delicious, but there's so much sodium. I can have just a few, and then I got to walk away.
Well, the French fries at the Smashburger place.
Yeah.
Too much salt.
Yeah.
Too much
Yeah,
salt.
I
Okay.
agree. I
There you
agree.
go. Oh, can we go back? Should we go back into let's eat mode? No,
Oh, yeah.
Let's just move ahead.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Question 4. Okay. Right now we are 3-for-1. 3-to-1.
Okay.
Okay. Which NFL head coach resigned in the midst of an email scandal?
Oh, it's Gruden.
John Gruden. That's right. Gruden recently, the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, sent emails including homophobic and racial slurs and scandalous videos of NFL cheerleaders. We have a new show on KCTK called All About Sports with Sean.
Yeah, love
you met
Sean.
Sean.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Here's a hat he gave me. He did his initial show on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. He has an interesting take, which people are not talking about with this Gruden thing.
What's that?
Gruden sucks. He's not a good coach. He's lucked out every time. He didn't build the Tampa Bay that won the
Yeah.
Super Bowl. He's lucking out with this. He stinks, and he stinks. Don't anyone think that they're getting rid. His point is think they're getting rid of like someone good.
Yeah.
This guy sucks. So there you go.
Yeah, I wonder how much of his $100 million contract he's walking away with.
Yeah,
I'm very curious
very
about
interesting
that.
to know. Mm-hmm. There's got to be a clause or something in there.
Something, yeah.
But he's getting some. He's. I tell you what he's doing this weekend. He's getting paid and not working.
yeah.
Man, wouldn't that be nice? All of a sudden, you're Dave Burris again. Okay. All right. Question 5.
They do kind of resemble each other.
Federal prosecutors charged Navy engineer Jonathan Tooby
Sure.
and his wife with espionage for trying to share secrets about which technology with a foreign entity.
It's the submarines.
Oh, the submariners, you mean?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
They were caught passing along sensitive secrets in an FBI sting. Wow, I didn't hear anything.
Didn't hear about that story. Yeah, that's like old school espionage.
That's
stuff.
modern. They're the Rosenbergs of
They
the modern
are.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, wow. There we go, folks. That is the news. I don't know. I'm kind of happy that the news isn't. Some of the hot takes we're going to get into are kind of the type of news that get you all worked up. None of those really were.
No. And let me, as we get into the hot takes, I may not have approached it from as serious an angle as I'm thinking you have.
Well, good.
So-
We'll have a balance on it.
Okay. All right. Very
Let's
good.
go to the chat real quick. The texters. What do John Davison, the Bee Gees, and Eddie Munster have in common?
Widow's Peaks.
Widow's Peaks. Let's see if that's correct, Chris.
Okay.
Nope. The texter got drunk with all of them.
Wow. That guy gets drunk a lot.
He does, man. Prince Albert.
Ooh. Yeah.
Is
That,
I don't-
sounds painful.
I don't know who that is. Did you know if human eye were a digital camera, it'd be resolution of 576 megapixels?
I
had no
didn't
idea.
know that. Yeah.
If you go blind in one eye, you would lose 1/5 of your vision. But listen to this. You lose all sense of depth.
Interesting.
There's a
Wow.
hot take. That's
That-
talk about hot take. Wow.
Yeah. I didn't know that you only lost 1/5 of your vision. So you still have 80% of your vision if you lose one eye.
No wonder those pirates that I always hang out with, they always know what they're doing.
Yeah, they seem to, see about 80% of everything I see.
Yeah.
But they just walk into walls.
Right. Poor guys.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break because we've been doing this for so long. We'll be back with more Past Week next week with Chris and Paul.
Looking at the past 7 days so you don't have to. You could join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060.
We've been told that perfect mornings exist for the lucky few. That morning people own the waking hours. But the truth is, mornings belong to all of us. Your mornings are what you make of them. All it takes is saying yes. Starbucks Morning Yes.
Look for Starbucks coffee in a grocery store near you, then sit back and enjoy the exceptional taste of Starbucks at home.
Hi, this is Chickless Goose from Counterclockwise KC. Listen to our program each and every Saturday and Sunday at 7 p.m. right here on KCTK Radio. Personality driven radio.
Hi guys, it's your old friend Paul from KCTK Radio, reminding you again to download the KCTK Radio app. You're listening and you're going, I don't need the app, but you do need the app. Here's why. It's free, okay? You already got Candy Crush, all kinds of jackleg apps on your phone.
It's free.
Yeah, just get it for free. And then if you ever want to participate live sometime, you can put the notification on there. Also, you always can get the podcast on there as soon as they come out. So it's a fun thing to do. I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you, please. You're going to have fun. I've noticed something about you. You need to relax a little bit. You know, you need to kind of chill out.
Get away from TikTok.
Yeah, get away from TikTok for a little bit and listen to the KCTK Radio app. It's free. It will get into your brain and it will never leave you. So join us on the KCTK Radio app and have fun for once in your life. Do it the KCTK podcast way.
This is Tracy from Tracy's Tips and Dips. Listen to the show every weekday at 11:30 a.m. and our live show Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. right here on KCTK Radio, personality-driven radio.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even have the cameras were on.
The whole time?
Can you believe it?
People saw me cleaning up my coffee. That's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
You gonna have that cut out and post?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's take it out and post.
Chris?
Yeah.
I told you about the dogs we were watching.
You sure did.
Oh, man. Talk about a week for Ranger Rob's pet poopy bags.
Oh, I bet.
I went through a month's supply on Tuesday. And this little dog, it's a little bit bigger than Blue.
Uh-huh.
It was Nicky size. I don't know, your big dog.
Oh,
you
yeah.
had. I mean, it
Seriously.
was. And then it would go and eat every other dog's food.
Oh, God, and then it would have more giant turds.
Yes. And this dog, it went to the bathroom right after it ate.
Oh, wow.
So after that was outside.
Yeah.
That's outside eating. But also, I don't know if you remember this Tuesday, it was raining like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
My little princess is like Gilly. I don't want to go outside. It's wet.
So what do you do?
Make it dumbasses go outside.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah.
And when they have an accident, Ranger Rob's pet poopy bags, cost-effective, eco-friendly pet poopy bags with easy-to-manage handles, extra wide. Now, I wish, you know what? I'm going to call Ranger Rob about this because my wife takes Blue every noontime around the block.
Oh, that's nice.
And that's when Blue likes to go.
Uh-huh.
And so she's walking back with a pet poopy bag.
Yeah, full of pet poopy.
Yes.
Ooh.
And thank God she has Ranger Rob's, because if she was just with a napkin or something like that, it'd be even more disgusting.
Yeah.
But we need to figure out, maybe you clip it to your belt or something. I don't know, where you don't have to carry it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Be looking for that at rangerrobshop.com. It's going to be a new advancement to the product.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. So get it and get it good. Okay, folks? And also, tell them Gilly sent you. Right, Gilly? Welcome back. You just got a little bit of the backstage, what it's like to put on a podcast.
Ah, boy. There's a peek under the skirt for you, folks.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the texter's referring to. Tell her to windbag the bag and launch it in the neighbor's roof.
To windmill the bag.
Windmill
Spin it
the bag.
around and throw it up on the neighbor's roof.
Windmill the bag. I was thinking windbag because I was thinking of my wife.
Wow. Good Lord.
Oh, Chris, have you been watching movies or anything lately?
Movies. Not really. I did finish the show Midnight Mass, and I really highly recommend it.
I've seen 3 episodes of The Squid Game.
What do you think?
I was going to watch more of them. I don't know if I can or not.
It's kind of a tough watch. Yeah.
I have so many questions about it that I think if I watch the rest of it, it will answer. Am I right about that? Mm-hmm. Okay. But I'd rather just someone tell me.
Well, I'm not going to do it on the air because I don't want to ruin the watching experience for anyone that is watching it.
And I know I'm strange in this respect. All my friends wanted to go see a movie called The Sixth Sense one time. I didn't want to go see it. They went and saw it.
Yeah.
Then some other people wanted me to go with them.
Yeah.
So my dear friend, told me the end of it.
Yeah.
I liked it. And I enjoyed the movie because I knew what it was.
You don't like the surprises. You want to know. You want to know what the surprise is.
That's kind of a messed up, I think.
Yeah,
That's anxiety or something. I don't know what it is.
Maybe lack of control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so the third episode, I don't get why the people are doing the game. I don't understand the benefit of it, except just pure they get to watch other people have misery.
You want to know why the folks are hosting the game?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're on it right there.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think the whole point of the thing is it really shows a difference in the classes that is widening in the real world as we speak, and they don't even view them as human.
Yeah. So the texter says, did you see SNL video about the Squid Game that gave away so many spoilers? I did see it.
I didn't see it.
I don't know if they gave away spoilers.
Was that last night?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
It's kind of a Pete Davidson heavy episode.
Oh, really?
I like Pete, but
a little bit of Pete.
Yeah.
You don't need all of Pete.
Yeah, I think I may be done with Pete.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I tell you what I'm not done with, and that's pop culture showbiz.
Wow, how could you be?
Chris, take it away.
Yeah, here's a fun story. William Shatner goes to space on Blue Origin mission. Star Trek actor William Shatner took an 11-minute trip into space aboard a Blue Origin flight this morning. Shatner rode alongside 3 other passengers. At age 90, Shatner became the oldest person to have flown in space. After landing back on Earth, Shatner said the flight was the most profound experience he could imagine. I hope I can maintain what I feel now. I don't want to lose it, he said.
Man, what a great PR move.
Yeah, that was...
He's known for space travel through his roles, Captain Kirk from Star Trek. He's beloved.
Yes.
They also picked a 90-year-old guy I know he's a little overweight, big deal, but he's still in good shape for a 90-year-old man.
Yeah. He's got a little bit of a belly, but hey, who among us?
Right? Usually 90-year-old guys start getting more frail and skinnier, I'm hoping.
He does still look solid.
Yes. So good for you, William Shatner.
Yeah.
And peace and prosperity. What do you say?
Live long and prosper.
Yeah, live long and prosper.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep, that's it.
Speaking of a big astronaut, Dwayne Johnson meant what he said about Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel may have viewed his highly publicized feud with Dwayne. I always get Dwayne and Wayne messed up.
Yes.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as a bit of tough love, but Johnson's not backing down from what he said about Diesel. Some male co-stars conduct themselves as stand-up men and true professionals while others don't, Johnson wrote at the time, leading to speculation he was talking about Diesel.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so yesterday I saw the preview for the Black Adam movie, which is a superhero movie.
I want to see that preview.
They've been trying to do this for the last 30 years, I think.
Yeah.
And whatever. It doesn't look great.
Oh,
whatever.
darn it.
It just looks okay. And, man, Vin Diesel, come on. Can I be done with him? I'll take Pete Davidson back.
Really? You'll trade Vin now to get Pete back?
Because the Fast and the Furious, they keep talking about, all they do is talk about family, and they're not family. I don't like them. Okay, here's someone I do like. Chris, tell me all about it.
Sure. Paul McCartney says the Rolling Stones are a blues cover band. In the latest installment of a friendly rivalry between 2 of the world's biggest music groups, Beatles legend Paul McCartney has dubbed the Rolling Stones a blues cover band. I'm not sure I should say it, but they're a blues cover band. That's sort of what the Stones are, said McCartney, adding, I think our net was cast a bit wider than theirs. So there you go. I didn't know they had this.
Oh, yeah. They've always had it. And
it's fun.
Here's the thing. folks, this isn't anything new. They've always been competitive, but friends. The first hit that the Rolling Stones had was written by Lennon and McCartney.
Oh.
They knew each other, but the Rolling Stones are more blues than the Beatles. The Beatles were, well, I would say cast a wider net. That's what I would say.
Well, that's exactly what Paul McCartney said.
Yeah, but now they're making the news makes it a deal. Like these old men. No, you'd have to be darn competitive to be the Beatles. Okay.
Yeah.
And that is my first of many hot takes.
Oh boy. It's a pretty
Hey,
good sound effect.
here's some good stuff.
Okay.
Lance Bass and husband Michael Turchkin welcome twins.
Aw.
Lance Bass is now a dad to twins. The NSYNC alum and husband Michael Turchin. Is that someone we should know?
I have no idea. I don't know who his husband
They
is.
welcome home Violet Betty and Alexander James. Bass announced on Instagram Thursday the babies were carried via surrogate. The singer said, "Oh, okay. I didn't know if him or his husband did that." Alexander, born 1 minute before his sister on Wednesday, weighed 4 pounds 14 ounces. Violet, 4 pounds 11 ounces. The new dad shared. Good for them.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of hot takes, I know we're not quite there yet, but I need to ask you. Amy does have a question. Is it too early for a beer? Can you give us a hot take on that?
You know what I like to say?
What?
It's after 12 somewhere.
All right. All right. It's not even 5 o'clock with you. It's 12.
Yeah.
I love it.
Back to you, Chris.
All right. How about this, guys? It's not helpful. Jonah Hill asks fans not to comment on his body. Oscar-nominated actor Jonah Hill wants the world to know that his body is not an appropriate talking point. The 37-year-old star, I really thought he was older than that.
Yeah.
Best known for his comedic performances in movies including The Wolf of Wall Street, 21 Jump Street, and Superbad, took to his verified Instagram page on Wednesday to inform fans it doesn't feel good to read comments about his body.
Yes.
And I am sure that's true. And I watched The Wolf of Wall Street this week. It was on. He is so good in that movie.
He's
My
good. He's
God.
a good, talented guy. I wish he would hang out a little bit more with John C. Reilly, who was a serious actor who turned comic.
Yeah.
He makes fun of himself all the time. Just relax, Jonah. You're
There
going to
you go.
get there.
Yeah.
I think part of that is he doesn't feel like nobody takes him seriously. And it would be hard if you're that funny in movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know, like that Wolf of Wall Street, he had to, work hard to get that role. I remember that story. I think he may have even taken minimum salary for actors just to get it.
He hates eating his dessert like he's Ginsburg.
Oh, Glansberg.
Glansberg.
Stephen Glans. He doesn't want to eat it alone. Yeah.
Okay. And finally,
Finally.
Lil Kim claps back at 50 cents over viral video.
Oh.
Rap beats are common, but this one came at an Irish tinge after rapper, actor, producer 50 Cent posted his amusement about a viral TikTok video that compared raptress Lil Kim dancing to a leprechaun. She clapped back. "Boo, you fallen off. I'm too bad and too fly in this video. You reaching now, but we all know why."
Wow. I have no idea what's going on.
You know
there.
what's funny? It's pretty insignificant that the Beatles and the Stones have, a
little
some type
rivalry.
of beef.
Yeah.
And they're from the 60s. These guys from the 90s are even less significant. Isn't that weird? No one
Yes.
cares what either one of them are doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sad.
Is it sad,
No,
Chris?
not at all.
Okay. Well, that's the showbiz news. It seems a little underwhelming, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. I spent my day yesterday watching a thing called DC Fandom.
Yeah.
All the DC stuff that's coming out.
Oh, cool.
What a mess.
Oh, you don't like it? Oh, boy.
It's just, they got two Flashes. They got Batman looks good, but then they interview Zoe Kravitz and Robert Patterson, and they think they're doing Shakespeare, and and just
It's interesting to me that the DC cinematic universe, Well, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, everything has to fit in and make sense with the larger storyline.
Yeah.
DC's not doing that
Not at
at
all.
all.
No.
It's interesting.
Aquaman 2's coming out, which Aquaman was the worst movie ever.
It was really bad.
It was really
I
bad.
really wanted to like it, but it was dumb.
They're going to make another Wonder Woman, which I love the first one. The second was bad.
I never
It was a
finished the
bad
second one. I
movie.
couldn't finish it.
So they're just, and then they're getting rid of Supergirl. Mm-hmm. It's over.
Oh, boy.
And it's funny because it was like my favorite show.
Uh-huh.
I love the Superman stuff.
Yeah, you do.
And we'll be talking a little bit about that later. I love Melissa Benoist's Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
They have done me a service this last season. It's freaking terrible. It's
wow.
so bad. But, you know, it's a season finale. It's the last season.
So you got to watch it.
I got to watch the rest of them.
Yeah, you got to power through, buddy.
If they were continuing, I would have tapped out. That's how bad it's gotten.
Wow. Well, I'm not watching any of the DC stuff. I've thought about starting it up. I've got, the HBO Max, so there's the shows on there, but I haven't started
I
any
watched
of
Titans, which is really good.
Okay.
But doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
them. All right.
None. I thought maybe I got it a little bit because, I'm a DC comic book guy. I get it now. I've lost. Then there's a show called Young Justice. Mm-hmm. It's a cartoon about the young superheroes of DC. They have 2 new episodes. This is the worst piece of
Wow.
garbage I've ever seen.
It's a piece of garbage?
Yes, piece of garbage.
Wow. Well, that stinks.
I know you're saying, wow, is he already started with hot takes?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on a hot takes type way of going.
Yeah.
And that's going to be our special feature right now, Chris.
Oh, okay.
We've yanked basically a couple things straight from the headlines,
Yes.
and we're going to be giving you hot takes. Let's check in with this texter real quick.
Yeah. He's got some stuff here.
Okay. Are you trying to show off Pete because he's getting his tats removed? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is Shatner the commissioner in Dodgeball? I don't think so. Is
I
he?
think he was the commissioner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So laser tattoo removal does not remove the tattoo. It just helps break it down so white blood cells can carry it away. Eventually, you poo out your tattoo, and for you can use Ranger Rob's pet poopy bags.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Fucking Gladsburg.
Yes.
I love it when he answers questions no one asked. Fresh bread can be up to 1.9% alcohol.
Oh.
I know you guys are scared of nuclear weapons, but here is the good news. If you are near the blast, you die without pain because the explosion will kill you faster than your brain can detect pain.
Hey, that's that's kind of cool. And that one about the bread, that might be helpful for Amy. If she's not wanting
Yes.
a beer right now, she could just have some fresh bread.
Right.
And it'd be 1.9%
Have a
alcohol.
loaf.
Yes.
Okay, so here's hot takes.
Okay.
You want me to start?
Sure. Yeah.
I tell you what I've done, folks. I've ripped these things right out of pop culture headlines of what's
yeah.
going on today.
Yeah.
And we're going to give you your thoughts on it. Superman's son comes out as bisexual in a new comic.
Ooh.
Until this year, though, every comic alliteration of Superman has been bestowed with a longtime love, Lois Lane. But in an upcoming issue of new Superman series, the Man of Steel enters into a queer relationship. The 5th issue of the DC Comics Superman, Son of Kal-El, will confirm that the new Superman, John Kent, child of Clark Kent and Lois, is bisexual after falling for a male reporter. DC announced this week the Superman, Son of Kal-El series follows Kent as he becomes Earth's new Superman and grapples with the immense weight of his new gig. So the question for you, and a hot take for you, Chris Whiting.
Yeah.
Do you think DC Comics should have made a bi-Superman?
So I struggle a bit with this one, and here's why. Mm-hmm. What I want to say is it just doesn't matter. Who cares? And just let him be Superman and don't let his sexuality play into it. However, I do like the idea of inclusiveness, of if there's a bi kid that he can relate, or she can relate to this superhero that would have similar struggles. So I think it humanizes the superhero, and to borrow a phrase from earlier in the show, sort of casts a wider net of inclusion.
Ooh, very good. Very Paul McCartney of it.
That's what I do.
Now, okay, I'm glad you put it that way. He's well spoken. It was well said. I agree with all that stuff. But here's my hot take.
Okay.
We are all being trolled.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So what happened when this came out was, oh, isn't this great? This is inclusive. And then your friends over there at Fox News got outraged. Dean Cain, he played Superman in the TV show, he got outraged.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're taking us for a ride as if we're walking down the boardwalk, or we're down in Santa California and the tricks, or, the games.
What are we, rubes?
We're rubes.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have to do this. They cleverly made it his son.
Right.
Okay? And they have gotten free PR for the last week and a half.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's this outrage machine the media does to us, okay? They're gonna just put this little thing out so they get attention. The right wing's gonna go crazy about it. Everyone's gonna buy this comic book to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Okay? Now I heard that this was, someone said it's unnecessary. Which I believe it's unnecessary because I'm a big Superman fan. I don't care.
Yeah.
I want to know, here's what I want to know. Superman and Lois have a baby. How did that happen? He's not human. This is, are they even, sure, a man and a woman or a man and a man. What about other species?
Yeah.
Does his dong work the same way? Does super
I've never
discharge come out and kill her?
Super discharge.
Yeah, I was trying to be for our kids that listen. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is weird. I forget that he's actually an alien.
Yes. He's an alien.
Yeah.
So what about that? Where's the outrage about that?
Yeah, that's a good point.
But they say it's unnecessary, but I really do, and I see this a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of commercials with biracial couples, same-sex couples.
Yeah.
And my immediate thought is, this is different. Oh, wait, this isn't for me.
Right.
Then I
Right.
think, well, if it's not for me, then I won't support this this product or this thing.
Yeah.
I'll show them. They don't care. They don't want me there. They don't want middle-aged men, white men there. They're going for a different demographic than me.
Yeah.
Does that make me feel, my first reaction is, hey, well, what about me? Guess what? That's how everyone else has felt the whole time.
That's what I was just going to say. Maybe folks like us, white males, have had everything be about us enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm not gonna do is get into the urge of being upset by something that these other people have had to deal with forever, and then make my decisions based on, do they need me? Do they not want me as a customer? That's fine. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I think this is my hot take, Chris.
Okay.
I think everyone should be like that. Stop caring so much if they're representing you. That goes for majority and minority people. Just stop it. Represent yourself.
Hot take. All right.
Now, what'd you think? Now, I'm a big Superman fan. What did you think I was going to say on this one?
I don't know that you blew my mind.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't think you were going to be upset by it. I did think you might say it was unnecessary, but I liked where you came around. It doesn't have to be about you.
It doesn't have to be about you, everybody, okay?
Yeah.
And also, they're taking you for a ride. So those of you who get all excited about a fictional person is bi. Relax.
Yeah.
Live your life and be however you want to be. Those of you who get upset that it is, good Lord.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Just don't buy the Superboy, whatever it is.
Don't buy it anymore and move on and stop getting upset about everything. It's not about you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm with you.
Chris, you have a hot take.
This is a hot one. Yeah. Hooters servers say new shorts are too short.
Okay.
A change to the Hooters uniform at some locations has prompted a handful of restaurant chain servers to share their concerns on TikTok. In the videos, which have racked up millions of views since popping up on the platform last week, Hooters servers hold up the new black shorts while sharing their thoughts. Some even describe the shorts as more like underwear. One server, who asked to remain anonymous out of fear she could be fired, said that when she and others were notified about the new uniform last week, some liked the change while others were less pleased. The girls with more meat on their bones, it kind of rides right up there, the server said. You have like a wedgie all the time.
Wow.
Should Hooters go back to the more modest shorts that they wore before?
Okay.
What do you think, Paul?
My short answer is yes. Yes, they should. Here's my hot take, folks.
Yeah.
Hooters is over.
Oh, wow. That is a hot take.
It's not big deal. You can see everything on your phone and then some. Then you go in and get ooh, wow. She's wearing, it's Hooters. It really means boobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I saw an episode of The Office, which I watched too much.
Mm-hmm.
He asked for a chicken breast, hold the chicken.
Oh, God.
See, I mean, it's that whole, when they first came out,
Yeah.
it's just, you're done.
Yeah.
Okay? It's over. Let it go. Maybe just become a just regular restaurant. Let them wear.
That's kind of where I am. The novelty's worn off, and maybe as a society we've moved past the scantily clad woman thing.
Oh man, I can't believe how naughty they are. You went to Hooters. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, just give them. And also hire men just to be servers too, and just have a sports bar.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously.
It's over. It's over, Johnny. It's over.
It's done, and
Back
who
to you,
cares?
Chris.
And yeah, well, I guess I sort of gave my take right there too. Like, just let the whole thing go.
Yeah.
Just have a regular, modest outfit, and I prefer Buffalo Wild Wings over Hooters. I like their wings better, and guess what? The fact that they dress scantily at Hooters is not going to influence me to go there over B-dubs. It's a hot take.
Damn, that's a hot take.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
The Rolling Stones, here's mine. The Rolling Stones removed Brown Sugar from tour set list over lyrics depicting slavery. The Rolling Stones may have dubbed their tour No Filter, but the iconic rock band has filtered out one of the most popular songs from the set list. The band retired 1971 hit song Brown Sugar from their current tour for now over conflicts surrounding the controversial lyrics that depict slavery, rape, and drugs, guitarist Keith Richards said. Do you think the Stones should remove the song from the song list?
Okay, here's my problem. I don't know what the lyrics are to Brown Sugar.
Yeah, let me look it up real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Because I
know it says brown sugar. Why do you dance so good or something like that?
Yeah. So here's it's the first part of it.
Okay.
Gold Coast slave ship bound for cotton fields, sold in a market down in New Orleans. Scared old slaver knows he's doing all right. Hear him whip the women just around midnight. Brown sugar, how come you taste so good? Brown sugar, like a young girl should.
Okay. It should be removed.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my hot take.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. There are songs that what is it? The Missouri Waltz. Like you can't sing the verse in the Missouri Waltz anymore. That
the second verse, I think it was.
Yeah. You can't do it
Right.
anymore. And I know the intention, I'm sure when they wrote it was not to offend, but they are talking about raping slaves there, and you probably shouldn't be singing about that right now.
Okay. Here's my hot take on it.
Yeah.
Ready to blow your mind? The Rolling Stones have, over their years, have been maybe the most racially sensitive band ever. They give credit to the blues.
Yeah.
A lot of people call them a blues cover band.
Some people do say
people
that.
who know stuff.
Yeah.
And they've always given credit to Black Music of America, and they've shown a lot of respect for that.
Yeah.
So they're not racist.
Yeah.
With that said, they should have get rid of the song. But guess what, folks? We're being taken down the boardwalk again.
Oh, wow, we're rubes again.
Just take it silently. Take it off of it and just move on.
Yeah. So
And
you're
then
saying
if someone-
don't make a big deal
If
out
someone
of it.
comes up and goes, "Hey, you don't play Brown Sugar anymore," they can say, "Yeah, we decided that's an old song. We didn't want to do that anymore." But instead, a press release and a big deal about look how great we are that did this. Which evidently the backstory on this has pissed Keith Richards off.
that they
Yeah,
took it out of
So my
their-
guess is that Mick wanted to make a big deal of it.
Oh.
And Keith still wanted to play the song, but
Yeah.
they should have just, if they really cared about this stuff, and more than the money, I think they care, but not more than the money. Just stop. Just
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this or not, but the Rolling Stones have lots of songs.
They do. They've got quite a discography.
Yes, thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
They should have just took it out, but we're being taken for a ride. We're being taken for a ride with look how great they are, yay! And then, can you believe they got rid of this cancel culture on your Fox News that you love to watch so
I
much?
do love to watch it. Yeah.
And just stop it. Just take it out and move on, Rolling Stones.
Oh, that's good.
So
that's
there you
good.
go.
Okay. Stephen A. Smith says the Chiefs are done. The Chiefs are 2-3 on the year with a record-shattering, terrible defense. Are the Chiefs a lost cause?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think?
This is a tough one for me, Chris. Mm-hmm. Because, you can even see by the very clothing line.
Yeah. You've got on Chiefs attire.
Yes, that I'm a big Chiefs fan. Mm-hmm. The Chiefs, I've been a Chiefs fan for, more than 50 years.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah, that's a long time.
And they've disappointed me so often. Mm-hmm. One time they didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. And I want to get into of course they're done because that's what they do.
Yeah.
But they've come back when I least expected them to. They did. Mm-hmm. So I still have that belief in me.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, yes, they're done. Okay.
Okay. All right. Here's what I think. I think as a fan base, we don't know how to handle a winning team because we've had it so very few times.
Great point.
And the fact that they won and now they're having trouble, it's the sky is falling, my hair's on fire, oh my God. We just need to relax and let the season progress. These guys are paid a lot of money to do a kid's game for a job. Mm-hmm. They're very passionate about winning. They're more pissed off than we can be. So I just get tired of all the experts bitching on Twitter about the Chiefs all the time. I guess my point is, it doesn't matter if they're done or not. If you're a fan, write it out and see what happens. Enjoy it. That's part of the fandom, the good with the bad. But we need to be more mature as a fan base.
Very well said, because I talk about the disappointments for years, and then they do well, and we're spoiled.
Yes.
We become real spoiled, and we think, oh, this is what life should be like. Mm-hmm. NFL is the most competitive league of any sports franchise, any sports league. Mm-hmm. Even more competitive than Major League Baseball or any of the other ones.
Yeah.
So it's hard to stay on top of the NFL. It's hard to win a Super Bowl in the NFL.
Yeah.
And expecting that they're going to be great every year in every play in every game is so unrealistic.
Yeah. And I think spoiled is the right. We kind of act like spoiled brats.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't win the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
they were
it's
in
hard.
the Super Bowl the last 2 years.
Yeah.
They were in the AFC Championship the last 3 years. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. That's a good. You did well on that one.
Oh, thanks.
Did you do all 3 years?
No, I have one more.
Okay, here's one.
Okay.
Netflix loses its glow as critics target Chappelle special. The tech company that revolutionized Hollywood is now in an uproar as employees challenge executives responsible for its success and accuse the streaming service of facilitating the spread of hate speech and perhaps inciting violence. At the center of the unrest, The Closer, the much-anticipated special from the Emmy-winning comedian Dave Chappelle, which debuted October 5th and was the fourth most-watched Netflix in the United States on Thursday. In the show, Mr. Chappelle comments mocking on transgender people and aligns himself with the author J.K. Rowling as Team TERF, an acronym for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminists, a term used for a group of people who argue that transgender women's biological sex determines her gender and that can't be changed. Should Netflix have aired such a controversial comedy program?
Okay, this is hard because I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Yeah. Why don't you give your take?
Okay. Of course they should have played it. No one should be surprised where Dave Chappelle was. His whole special is about that he believes that. I mean, here just the best way he put it is that trans people are discriminated against, and then they remember they're white and they discriminate against other people.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so he has some things that I didn't find that bad. Mm-hmm. I'm not in that community.
Yeah.
But with that said, I think that anytime there is a criticism, they have such this Twitter and amazing allies that anytime you say anything that they don't agree with, that a man is still a man or biological or the sex is a thing or anything, they go all out and beat people up. Mm-hmm. And he has his opinion. He's not a bigot. He has his opinion. You can disagree with it. But what's real bad is when anyone has a different opinion about this new way of accepting people beyond sex, which is brand new to human civilization of accepting it. Mm-hmm. They say it harms people and they blame like someone saying something equals them getting beat up and killing themselves. And I think that's a bridge too far. They think it incites violence, and I don't think it does.
Okay.
I think it's a different opinion.
Yeah.
With that said, I think Netflix, you're responsible for stuff, and if you have employees, you got to listen to their opinion too. I'm glad they didn't cancel it. I'm glad it's there. People can have their own opinion. Dave Chappelle is a great comedian. He doesn't deserve, though, everyone agreeing with him. He gets to be disagreed with as well. And that's it. That's our new world. We got to start when we have these new things. We can't just all run to, we need to be the woke way of doing it. We need to be open to other people's point of view and really call out real racism and real bigotry when it's there, not someone asking questions. Does that make sense?
That does make sense. I don't know if this relates
Did I
directly,
blow your mind?
but no, that's kind of what I would expect from you. I think cancel culture has gone too far, and we've hit the point where if you have an opinion that is contrary to either side, if you have opinion that is contrary to the right side or to the far left side, the punishment or the just rewards are that you get canceled.
Yeah.
You should be publicly shamed.
And lose your livelihood.
You should lose your livelihood. You should never be able to work. And that is a scary, scary road we're going down.
And with that said, people have a right to not agree with you and to tell people not to support you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
These people who don't like Dave Chappelle have a right not to watch Dave Chappelle and with the power of their convictions, not watch Netflix since they supported it. Mm-hmm. They get to do that.
Absolutely.
But I can tell you this. I know some close people in my family who happen to be lesbians.
Yeah.
Who love Chick-fil-A. It's their favorite place. Okay.
Yes.
So I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get it. I know somebody who's a lesbian that happens to be a manager at Chick-fil-A.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. Let me also add one other thing here.
Sure.
It seems the people the lesbian Chick-fil-A is a perfect example. It seems to be the people that are so-called discriminated against aren't the ones mad. It's always these allies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so mad at Chick-fil-A. She's like, I just work here and they're nice to me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a job that pays well.
And I don't agree with everything they do.
Right. Yeah. There you go. Boom.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. And then this final one.
Okay.
This is going to get controversial.
Oh my God. Can I finally blow your mind?
Now you're going to blow my mind.
Yeah.
John Gruden resigns as Raiders head coach. Raiders coach John Gruden resigned following the revelation of multiple emails with racist and homophobic comments. The emails were discovered as part of the investigation into Washington football team owner Dan Snyder. The question, how happy is Urban Meyer about this situation?
He's so pleased.
He's got to be, right? Like, He was in the spotlight there for a minute because of his poor judgment.
Now, Urban Meyer was with Ohio State, right?
He was.
And who was he with? Another big college team
Florida.
before that?
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah,
okay.
he won national championships with both of them.
Yeah. I don't know why he thinks that it is transferable skill
Yeah.
to do the both. I mean, he's no Ted Lasso. You know what I mean?
No, he's not.
They early in the season, he was quoted as saying, "Coaching the NFL is like playing Alabama every week," and it's like, yeah,
Right.
they're good.
Yes.
I don't know if you know this, but they're good.
Yeah, and I just wonder, I don't know what he's like as a coach, but you can probably be a little more authoritarian with college kids, and maybe you get in the pros and you got to show me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just not going to bow down to you, coach.
Right. You know, I think one thing that you asked the question, you have two NFL questions there. I think
yeah.
people have to realize that NFL is a huge, I can't think of anything bigger that affects our culture.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the national zeitgeist, I would say that NFL may be one of the biggest water cooler topics because not almost everybody, a lot of people follow it and know what's going on.
Yes, and it's almost, unfortunately for them, that you have to have a little bit of higher. The spotlight is on you so much, you better watch yourself.
Yeah, you better check yourself.
Yeah.
Before you wreck yourself.
And if you don't want that type of thing, you need to become a college coach or something along those lines. Where you can hit on the co-eds at Ohio State all the time.
Yeah, and you know, I've heard some hot takes this week from actual NFL players who've said, hey, you know, what he does on his own time is his thing. And whether it's creepy or not, you know, as long as he's not, you know, raping or something. But the fact that he didn't ride the plane back with the team after a loss is what really pisses off and makes the guys lose respect for him.
Wow.
You know, he may not be, I don't know, he may be creepy. He may not be faithful to his wife, and you could have an opinion about that, but you could still respect him as a coach, except for the fact that he's not doing what a coach is supposed to do and leading the team by that very visible act of not being on the plane with them.
Do you think that if the Jaguars were undefeated and seen as a real Super Bowl bound team, anyone would even care that he rubbed against some hot chick in a bar?
I don't know. They probably would still.
Yeah,
but the fact
because the spotlight.
Yeah. But the fact that they're 0-4 doesn't help.
Yes,
doesn't make it look like he's really focused on the team.
Yeah,
and so.
Well, there's hot takes, folks.
It's hot.
I'm glad that I continually blew your mind. The texter who always has hot takes.
Always.
Every single one of his things is a hot take. The peanut has better wings.
Agreed.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Why did they even record the song "The Stones Are Over"? You know what? That's a good point. They knew what the lyrics were back in '71. They knew it was bad. They shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Or change the lyrics.
They could change the lyrics. Yeah.
Tom Petty silently stopped using the Confederate flag. Yeah, remember when that was the thing? All the Southern rock people.
Oh.
Yeah. They suck. Roger Ailes is an amazing and great person. He isn't.
No.
Roger Ailes is like you always heard that discussion question. If you could go back in time, would you go kill baby Hitler? You've heard that before.
I've heard that a lot, yeah.
I think I'd go back and kill baby Roger Ailes.
Oh, wow.
I think he's caused more, not more than Hitler, but he's caused a lot of trouble in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that Lynn Dawson and Derek Thomas have in common?
They both played for the Chiefs?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Has to be it. And I'm fans of both of them. I think they're great. Lynn's still around with us, and we lost Derek tragically. Football is never a kid's game. It was a man's man game. That's the point, Texter. It's not, you think that, but it's over. That's over, too. It's everyone's game now.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's game.
Yeah.
I think Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback.
I think he's right.
Wow, sorry.
Yeah, dang. This
Yeah.
guy's good.
Yeah, I watch it and it does not do what they say it does. He must be talking about Chappelle.
Yeah.
I was canceled because I said Nazis are bad.
I don't know. Again, I agree with
I
him.
agree with you too.
Yes.
He watched Pan's Labyrinth last night.
That's a good movie.
Urban Meyer is just a man. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
It is the biggest league in the planet, worth the most money, and not even watch as many people soccer. Let that settle in your mind. That's true. Soccer, or they call it football, is the most popular sport in the world.
Right.
I don't understand. You know, I'm a big Ted Lasso fan. You know
Sure,
that.
yeah. That's
I
a big
understand
thing
this
for you.
relegation and moving up, and they're not in the regular league.
I don't understand anything about
I don't
soccer.
get
I
it.
don't. I know you got to kick it into the goal with your
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
And then they do offsides. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
The head coach at CMU soccer is a dick and mean to his players, has a job only because he has won the national championship.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sometimes people have a level of success and they think it gives them carte blanche to treat other people like garbage.
Well, they better watch out because that stuff.
Success is fleeting.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is right.
All my efforts the past week have paid off.
So there you go.
Okay.
Oh, also,
You see, I've learned something this past week.
we're going to take a break.
Oh, good. 'Cause
After our hot take.
I got to powder my nose.
That's weird. He doesn't even wear makeup. But we're going to be back with more Past Week next week with Chris and Paul.
Join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We dare you.
Nothing refreshes like A&W root beer. So good,
Just right.
let's have some tonight. A&W root beer.
This is Drew from KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. Listen to the show every weekday at 3:30 p.m. and live show Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. right here on KCTK Radio, personality-driven radio.
Guys, want to get your wife or girlfriend a gift that will change her life? Ladies, how would you like to have great eyebrows, luscious lips, an eyeliner that stays put, and makeup that doesn't go anywhere? How would you like to go all day looking like your makeup was just applied? If you said yes to any of those things, then the answer is permanent makeup. This simple and easy procedure is quick, painless, and the results are outstanding. No more reapplying and no more smudging of your makeup. And in our area, Natural Image Salon in Lee Summit is the only place to perform your permanent cosmetic procedure. The professionals at Natural Image Salon in Lee Summit are your answer to waking up every morning with perfect makeup and the great feeling of knowing whether you're swimming, working out, or just waking up, you will always look beautiful. Call Natural Image Permanent Cosmetic Salon at 816-525-9971. 816-525-9971 for a free consultation. Gift certificates are also available. Tell them you heard this ad and get $25 off any procedure. Natural Image, your investment in a beautiful you.
Yo, this is Hartzell from the KC Morning Show. Listen every weekday, 9 a.m., right here on KCTK Radio, personality-driven radio.
Everything's running smooth.
Oh. Oh, yeah, now.
In Kansas City.
Here's the Casey Scoop for October 17th, 2021. Things you need to know from the past, Chris.
Oh, yes. Okay. Sorry, guys. I was catching up on Facebook here. There. Hey, U.S. funds used to stabilize bus service. In a budget crunch in the spring of 2020, the City of Independence was able to lean on the Kansas City Area Transportation Authority to continue bus service in the city without interruption. The Metro-wide agency applied federal stimulus funds to cover IndyBus, the city's 6 routes that fan out through the city from the transit center at Noland and Truman Road. That service has been on the chopping block.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah, that is good news. It's amazing how many people rely on the bus here in Independence.
IndyBus. Marijuana business requirement removed.
Oh.
Missouri voters authorized a highly regulated medical cannabis system almost 3 years ago. Voters backed a state constitutional amendment that has made it mandatory for marijuana companies operating businesses like dispensaries, grow operations, and manufacturing centers to be at least 51% owned by residents. Residents are identified as those living in the Show Me State for a minimum of 1 year before applying for a marijuana facility permit. But in a Thursday virtual hearing, Judge Nanette Lowry ordered a permanent injunction against the residency requirement.
Whoa.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. I wonder what the reasoning is on that.
My guess is that big companies throughout the country don't want 51% of their owned in Missouri, and so they're going to try to lobby and get those out of the way.
I like the idea that we don't have these carpetbaggers coming in selling us weed.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hey, no word on when Truman sites will reopen. More than 2 months after the Truman Library and Museum in Independence closed due to increasing COVID-19 numbers in the area, there's no word yet on when the library might reopen. Library officials have no update on when the museum might reopen, other than as COVID numbers have not reached a point for the National Archives to authorize reopening. A spokesperson said.
I didn't realize that. I thought they were open.
Have you been since they reopened the...
No,
Yeah.
because it's not open.
Wow. Well, I wanted to see the new Truman Library. I guess I'm going to have to wait.
Yeah. Well, here's some 3 things you need to know from next time, for
Okay.
next week. Upcoming, the American Red Cross continues to experience emergency blood and platelet shortage in our area during the past several weeks. Blood banks have experienced times when less than a day's supply of certain blood types are available. As a result, donors are asked to sign up for blood drives coming in your area. I gave blood last Monday.
I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah.
You and your wife did. That's good for you guys.
Yeah.
And good for the people that get your blood.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, here's a big event, guys. KC Mystic Fest. Friday, October 22nd through Sunday, October 24th. Times will vary. It's at the Stony Creek Hotel right here in Independence, Missouri, which is right by the Bass Pro. It's $6. They got tarot, chakra, aura, and anything else spiritual and metaphysical. That could be fun.
Sure. Now, there is going to be some weather next week, folks.
It seems like that happens every week.
I know. Sunday, today, sunny with a high near 71, calm winds becoming southwest 5 to 7 miles per hour in the morning. Monday, sunny with a high near 71. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 73. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high near 67. And Thursday, sunny with a high near 67. Should be a nice week.
Should be a nice week. Hey, we got a little bit of chatter going on the Facebook feed I want to get to. So Amy said that one of her friends is in Washington and sent a picture of tailgating with Mayor Lucas in D.C.
Oh, really?
Which sounds, and then also said that there seems to be more Chiefs fans than Washington football team fans there. So that's nice.
Huh.
Yeah. And then Kelly said that she thought the guys only went to Hooters for the wings, which, yeah, of course. And she says, why not keep the music and change the lyrics? That's what churches do. And she's right. You know, we evolve as a species. We evolve and our understandings change. And that has happened with churches where they have outdated lyrics in hymns, but the music's beloved to people.
Now,
so they change the lyrics.
And I'm going to answer this for you, Kelly, because I think we have different political points of view, but I think we agree on this one. You wouldn't get the sweet media to go after it as much if you did that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get the hit, and the media wouldn't be all over it. So there you go.
And then one last thing, Kelly says that she has seen the Truman remodel, and it's amazing. National level museum now sets the bar for all other presidential libraries. I can't wait to get in there.
All right. Well, that's the KC Scoop for today.
There it was.
Tag team back again. Ice cream scooping, let's begin. Come on, party people, let me hear you scream. Proud to announce tag team ice cream. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Express vanilla, rocky road. Chocolate peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, shakalaka, 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 shaka. Scoop, shakalaka, 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 shaka. Scoop. Find Geico on TikTok or Instagram to enter for the chance to win a pint. Shakalaka, shaka.
Sprinkles! Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thanks.
What's the name of the show? Past Week
Next
with
week.
Chris and Paul.
One day at a time with Chris and Paul.
Yeah. Well, we did it. We did it all. We had a special feature. We told you about the pop culture news. We gave you some hot takes.
Boy, we did.
But we also want to get you, that's right, you, prepared for next week. And the way we do that is that we maybe share a little bit of news that's coming up, and we kind of we tilt it with a humorous ending. It's called Headlines and Predictions.
It is really funny. You ready, Paul?
I'm ready. Chris?
A panel of Food and Drug Administration advisors recommended emergency use authorization of Moderna's coronavirus booster shot for people 65 and older and those 18 to 64 at high risk of severe COVID-19 or elevated risk due to their jobs. The panel's 19 members unanimously backed starting to give the groups the 50 microgram third dose, which is half the size of the initial 2 doses, and also happens to have been my nickname in high school. Paul?
Thanks, Chris.
Sure.
The House Select Panel investigating the deadly January 6th Capitol attack has scheduled a vote to hold Steve Bannon, former President Donald Trump's one-time strategist, in criminal contempt of Congress for failing to comply with the subpoena, the committee's chair, Representative Benny Thompson, said. The Select Committee will use every tool in its disposal to get the information it seeks, and witnesses who try to stonewall the committee will not succeed. The Democrats' tools include a mean press release, a 5-minute argument on a cable news, and an insulting tweet. Chris?
Wow, you hit their entire strategy there. The number of Americans filing new applications for unemployment benefits fell below 300,000 last week for the first time since the pandemic began. The Labor Department reported first-time jobless claims dropped by 36,000 to 293,000 for the week that ended October 9th in what was widely interpreted as a sign that hiring was bouncing back as the summer coronavirus surge driven by the highly infectious Delta variant wanes. Most of the newly hired said they are tired of living in poverty off of government assistance and would rather live in poverty while being employed. Paul?
Thanks, Chris.
Sure.
Former President Donald Trump must give a videotaped deposition next week for a lawsuit filed by a group of Mexican protesters who were assaulted during a September 2015 rally outside Trump Tower and blamed Trump's anti-immigrant rhetoric. Trump was a candidate at the time and recently said the Mexican immigrants were criminals and rapists. Trump only agreed to being on videotape after demanding that someone must urinate upon him. Chris?
With 46 arrests for retail theft during this year alone, Isaac Rodriguez leads New York City's record-shattering shoplifting surge. Rodriguez has a rap sheet 74 offenses long dating back to 2015. The king of Queens thieves has been arrested 57 times this year alone, including in a vicious stabbing. Rodriguez is finally in jail, but he rode the city's revolving door of justice to allegedly rip off Walgreens 37 times this year. But don't go feeling too bad for Walgreens. They're still ripping off the 8.3 million Americans who require insulin each and every month. Paul?
Thanks, Chris.
Sure.
And finally, a Florida woman is behind bars for allegedly striking her boyfriend in the head with a saucepan containing fresh cooked grits. Desiree Johnson and the victim were arguing when she struck the man with a metal saucepan, which spilled on the victim, causing a burn on his left arm. Johnson's rap sheet includes 5 separate battery convictions, including assault with deadly fried okra, physical violation as a result of collard greens, and a rape by black-eyed peas.
Gross. Oh, well, we knocked it out of the park again.
We sure did. Hey, those were all singles or doubles.
Yeah.
A solid performance.
Yeah, for sure.
No one runs, I don't think. At least I didn't have any.
I know I didn't.
I don't know. You caught my criticism of the Democrats.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, I honestly don't think mine were even jokes. They were just the truth. You know?
I am increasingly frustrated by the Democrat Congress and our Democrat president to either put up or shut up with some charges against Trump and these, and also the people that were responsible for the January 6th.
Uh-huh.
I mean, are they going to put him in contempt of Congress? They've been talking about it forever. Does that mean that the new Attorney General, Merrick Garland's going to do anything with it?
I don't know.
I want action on it. I'm getting very upset by it.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to get away with everything that people said. And it also makes me think, well, maybe they didn't do anything that bad. I don't know. I feel like they did, but what do I know, right?
Well, and that's, it's concerning to me. And then yesterday I saw something on the Twitter that Madison Cawthorn's talking to a group of people, and he is promising as soon as the Republicans take control, he's going to have Dr. Fauci arrested.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
So what do you got going on this week, huh?
Thursday I'm going to go down to Mizzou and see my kids, so I'm really excited about that. It's been a while since I've seen them, and we're going to go out to dinner to celebrate Molly's birthday, and that'll be super fun.
Are you dressed like a homeless?
You know what? I should do that. I should get myself a baggy. She wears this baggy Dick's Halfway In Resort something T-shirt all the time, and
that's from Chicago, right?
Yeah. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll hit the thrift store first and just really give her a treat when I show up down there.
Oh, you know what I failed to mention is the KIP fundraiser I went to last week. It was a fun, nice. It was at a place that used to be the Wonder Bread Factory.
Oh,
someone
okay.
told me that's called a bakery. But so raised $11,000 for the KIP football team.
Nice.
So that was fun. And I don't have anything that much fun going on this week.
Oh, you don't get a day off even though you work for a bank?
Yeah.
Wow.
But next weekend, Friday and Saturday, I'll be going to Central Missouri for homecoming.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. So it should be a good time.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I can't wait to hear your report back on that one.
Yeah. It should be all kinds of fun, Chris. So, anything else?
No,
Okay.
really not.
Why don't you close the show then?
All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening to Past Week, Next Week with Chris and Paul. You love the program, so why don't you rate it and review it on your favorite podcast distributor? We'd love to hear from you, and you can contact us anytime at 913-735-0060, or just send us an email at pastweeknextweek@gmail.com. Hey, and also join the Past Week Next Week Facebook page. Also, make sure you listen to all the great programs on KCTK Radio. Plus, support all of our sponsors, including Ranger Rob Pet Poopy Bags. On behalf of Paul, I'm Chris saying goodbye.
And on behalf of Chris, I'm going to say goodbye with a song. Brian, are you there? Brian, are you there?
Oh. Brian Bakian.
Hi.
Hi, Brian.
Hi. I'm leaning into the microphone, but really the microphone's right here.
Oh, that is so weird.
I mean the movie. Hi, Megan. No, we just stopped.
Hi, Megan.
Come on down.
The documentary about Motley Crue was called Waiting for Guffman.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that's what it was called.
Maddie's meeting us there.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys gonna have some breakfast at
Yep.
Ginger Sue's? That sounds delish.
Yeah.
Well, you look nice, Megan. Yes.
Oh, wait, I turned your mic on, Mike.
Oh.
There. You can say hi
The
to
one,
Brian?
the one thing you did not read
What'd you
was
say?
that pirates. You said something about pirates. And we were talking about eyes, and the reason that pirates used an eye patch was so they could go from top deck to lower deck and not have to worry about their pupil getting dilated, undilated, whatever.
So wait a minute. So I
So when
thought
they're on
they
the
did
top
it- I
deck-
thought they did because they didn't have an eye.
Nope, they did it to
There's Megan.
so they could go below deck and see stuff right away.
Oh.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, I didn't know that about pirates. I learned so much on this show.
From Brian.
I didn't realize that you poop out your tattoos. That was news to me.
And you can use Ranger Rob pet poopy bags for tattoo removal.
That's amazing.
Can you see blue on here?
No. All right. Well, we're going to Ginger Sue's to have
All
some
right.
breakfast.
Well, I'm going to go home and
All right.
yeah.
It's been great, guys.
Cheap start in 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
They sure do.
Chiefs and Chopper. Chiefs and Chopper.
All right. See you later, man. Oh wait. You know what? We're still on the.
Oh.
On the air?
Yeah.
Fat is the enemy of speed.
We were still on Facebook.
Oh. Well, now that's embarrassing. At least we didn't say anything bad.
Yeah.